So when I first started YouTubing, one of the biggest things that I tried to do was to be authentic and to be myself. And I had a comment today come in, and I really appreciated that comment. And the comment, essentially, I won't tell you the whole thing, but essentially it was, I'm a new subscriber, and I really appreciate what you've the way you put the video out, and I really appreciate how you explain things. Now, there's a reason why I'm not reading the exact comment, and the reason is because I've had a lot of comments like that on my channel. I've had a lot of people come on my channel and tell me that they appreciate how I'm explaining things and how I go about putting that out there, okay? And that's really important because I've also had a handful of people that say that they don't appreciate how I make videos at all. They don't appreciate the way I explain it, and they think that I'm really, really bad at that, and that's something that I need to learn. Okay, now some of these people are really respectful, and then of course there's always the handful of people that are not respectful. But the majority of them are respectful, and I do believe that they're looking out for me and for my interest. And I appreciate that. The thing is that most of them, it's usually about 5 to 1. So 5 will be, I really appreciate the way you explain it. I think you do a really good job of explaining this message and relaying to us how to do a certain task. And there will be 1 that's, I don't think you know how to do that. I really wish that you could learn how to. And so for myself, all I can do is tell everyone that I've always just tried to be myself. I've always just tried to come on here and tell you what I do know. I don't want to be dishonest and tell you something I don't know. And I've asked people on the channel many times, what do you know? Share that with us. Don't just share it with me, but put it on the comments and share it with all of us so that we can all share our knowledge. Because to me, that's what YouTube is it's a community of people, whether you make videos or not, that we share our knowledge and allow that to go out there. And I think over the last 14, 15 years, we have seen that explode and been absolutely wonderful here on YouTube. And so that's something I'm glad to be a part of. But when I go on there, for me, I have found that I need to be truly and completely authentic. Because if I'm not entirely authentic, if I'm not myself completely, then what happens is I start trying to be this other person because I think that I need to be this other person. And then it takes away from what I could be, okay? Because when I'm myself, then I can come to you and I can just express my experiences, my life, the way I view things, and things I've done to help better myself. If I'm somebody else, and then I can only be as much as the person I'm pretending to be. So let's say for a minute, like I really look up to Joel Salatin, I really look up to Greg Judy, I really look up to the Essential Craftsman, and to Wrangler Star. Those are some YouTubers that I really look up to, and I think that they've done incredible work. But if I try to be Joel Salatin or Wrangler Star, if I try to be that person, then I'm only going to give you as much of that person that I know. I can't come to you an entire Wrangler Star or an entire Essential Craftsman. So the best thing that I can do is to come to you as myself. And the whole point in making this video is there are a handful of people that I really like and I really respect that really want me to change the way that I'm making my videos, or tell me that I could do better if I came to them in this way. And all I can really say is that I try every day to become better at relaying a message. I try to get better at speaking. I try to increase my vocabulary, and I try to become more educated in the things that I'm speaking about. But at the end of the day, I'm always just going to come at you exactly the way I always have, and that is authentic. if I can become a better version of myself and my authenticity is now better, then that's great. That's what I'll do. But no matter what, I'm always going to keep coming to you authentic. And that's why I really appreciate that 4 out of 5 people that can see me and has seen that that truth, has seen that the way I explain things to them, they relate to it very well and they understand it very well. At the end of the day, I would rather have 5,000 really good subscribers that understand me and that I can come to them in a true, authentic way than I would 100,000 or 1,000,000 subscribers. A lot of the YouTubers that I just mentioned, they have in the millions of subscribers. And that's awesome that they're able to reach those people. But I believe that they're able to reach those people because they are coming authentic. And I do highly suggest that all of y'all, if you haven't seen these YouTubers, go check them out. Okay? But they're able to come to you because that is their authentic self. And right now there's 1 million people or 2 million people that that actually can look at that. Like Wrangler Star, I think he has 2.5 million subscribers. But he has a lot of people that he can just be himself and they like the stuff that he puts out. So if I've only got 5,000 people and I will only ever have 5,000 people that respond to that, I would rather have those 5,000 people and me keep being myself than to try to be something else and maybe move up from there. So that's been my goal, and I do apologize to the people that that can't understand the way I talk or the way that I put things out there. But at the end of the day, not every channel is for you. So I'm not running you off, but at the same time, it is what it is. I would rather speak to the people that do understand me than to try to speak to the people that don't understand me. That doesn't mean that I'm not willing to change and I'm not willing to learn. I'm always willing to learn and to become better, because that's something I'm trying to do, is to better myself, as are the rest of you. And that's why you're watching these educational YouTube videos. You're trying to better yourself. So yes, I will profess to educate myself and to become better. But at the same time, I'm not going to completely tailor the way that I talk to one audience over the other 4 people. You know, one out of 5 people. I'm not going to tailor myself to that one person. I have to just be myself, and all the people that can understand that and appreciate that, those are the people that ultimately are going to end up hanging around. So everybody, I truly appreciate you subscribing. I truly appreciate all of the new subscribers, and I really appreciate all the help and support that we've had, because at the end of the day, my YouTube channel is so much more than just regenerative agriculture. It really is a whole, it's just me. It's me being myself and me doing everything that I'm doing and showing you how I've gone about being independent. I don't have any debt. I've got a really good business, and I am very free, and I'm very blessed and very happy to have the life that I have. And all I've really tried to do is share that perspective and share how some of y'all can have some of that, and just teach you the things that I've learned along the way. Thank y'all so much.